Hey guys, how you doing?
Hello everybody and welcome to Shine's Funtopia.
Shine, say what's up. Say hi. Okay, let's put some hand sanitizer. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Shine, stop sanitizing my clothes. High five. Okay.
Good job. Okay, let's start.
So guys.
Oh no, Butter, get it first.
Oh no. That's really bad, man. It's probably gonna make my shirt dirty. Okay guys, so on today's episode, we're going to be discussing on COVID-19, the pandemic that's happening, the latest news, and we're going to be making a wonderful food called comfort food. You probably guys know what comfort food is. Comfort food is something that you eat in a time of when you're sad, depressed, happy. It just makes you feel good. So the food I'm making today is called Yukon Big Breakfast. So, Cheyenne, you ready to make the big breakfast?
Oh no, what Daddy?
I know, but are you ready to help Daddy make a big breakfast?
Oh no, wait, what Daddy?
I know.
Chalo, let's do it.
To make a Yukon Big Breakfast, there's 7 ingredients in total. Number 1, there's 2 eggs. Whether you use brown or white, it doesn't matter. Number 2, there's 1 shredded potato. Number 3, there's 5 grape tomatoes. Number 4, 1 Schneider's juicy jumbo sausage. And you cut it up into pieces. Number 5, there's salt. Number 6, there's black pepper. And number 7, there's Becel's Margarine. So let's start and make some comfort food, guys. So the first thing I do is I'm gonna turn this Toastmaster flatbread oven, it's actually a frying pan, to 300 degrees. And then you add a lot of margarine all over the pan and you let it melt in. Once it starts melting, all over, everywhere, guys. You don't want it to go brown, so we're gonna lower the heat now to around 200. Once it starts going all over, make it nice and smooth. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Then we are going to crack that egg. Put a little bit more margarine all over here because you don't want it to stick in. Then now you're gonna let the egg basically fry and form itself. A little bit of margarine like that, okay. Then I'm going to add 5 grape tomatoes that were I cut them already into pieces. So 1, 2. Then we add the Schneider's sausage. So when all this is on the pan, there's 3 stuff over here. So we have eggs, grape tomatoes, and Schneider's sausage. So then we're going to turn up the heat to around 300. And we're going to let it cook. See? The egg is nice and it's not sticking to the bottom. At this time, I like using Himalaya salt. So that's basically. As you can see, I'm flipping the tomatoes over now because the front of the tomatoes are cooked. So this is very creamy and buttery, and you're just gonna love it if you make it at home. This is actually my favorite breakfast. Okay, just like that. Put it like that, nice, like that. See, the sausages are almost done too. Nice looking sausages for breakfast. You can use sausage or bacon, it doesn't matter, but I prefer sausage. Just like that. Okay. The eggs are almost done. The yolk is hard. Let me just double check. Yeah, about another 5 more minutes it should be okay. 3 more minutes actually. Okay guys, that's good enough. So now, the yolk should be good now. Because I like my eggs well done. Depends on how you like it. But I like mine well done. Should be good. The eggs are done. Okay. Tomatoes are done too. So we'll put the tomatoes over here. And then we're gonna start making some hash browns. Homemade shredded hash brown. I actually learned this recipe from Gordon Ramsay, so I'll tell you the secret to it too. By watching his YouTube videos. Grape tomatoes are really good when you fry them up like this in butter. Just add a little bit more salt on it. Okay. This over here, guys. Okay, so the way to make shredded hash browns is you have to basically shred the hash browns, and then you gotta remove all the excess water, because when you shred potatoes it's very moist, so you gotta drain out all the water. You basically use your hands, you shred it out, and then you squeeze all the water out. You add salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and then you mix everything up, and then you're gonna fry it in the shape of a pancake, like a circle shape, and basically you fry for 10 minutes, and 10 minutes you flip it over. That's it. It's very tasty. Use butter to make sure it doesn't, you know, stick to the pan, and it's very creamy too. So I'm just gonna take out these sausages now. Look at that. Doesn't that look great, guys? Already? This is a big breakfast, guys. You eat this, you won't be hungry for a couple hours. Okay, now let's make some hash browns. See, I'm squeezing out some of the excess water too. It's better. Okay. Put it like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is you gotta make it flat. Make it as flat as you can. That's how they're going to form together properly. Just like that, guys. Okay. Now you add some margarine or butter to the side of that. Just around it. So it gets at the underneath of it. You want it to get underneath. So then it forms nicely too. And the more creamy it is, the more tastier it becomes. Homemade hash browns are always the best, guys. Okay. So we're gonna let this cook for about maybe 10 minutes. And another 10 minutes and it should be formed properly. Okay, that's it. Gonna put up the stove to 350 now and let it do itself. So guys, while this is cooking, we can have a little bit of a conversation. As you guys know that New York is the epicenter of New York now. There's like so many infections there that the medical system is just crashing. And being a first world country and America as a superpower, it's just sad how this COVID-19 pandemic is ruining countries with so much money and equipment, and super powerful economies are failing. And the government is promising a lot of stuff to people, but you know, promising and doing is one thing, right? Like we're saying that, you know, they're telling us, because I'm a small business owner, they're telling us to close our business. So if I close my business, then what's the guarantee I'm going to get any money from the government? Because food costs money, your phone bill costs money, car insurance costs money, diapers cost money if you have kids. So how are we going to even survive? Like, you know, all this stuff that the government is saying, you know, they're making all these rules and regulations, but are they going to help us? But people, the main thing is that we can stop the spread of this virus if we just social distance and, you know, not have big functions and whatever, because the more you socialize in a big group, you are more likely to spread this contagion. And look at Italy. Like, Italy is such a rich and diverse country. You know what I mean? Like, it's a country that has so much money and a great economy, and Italy is, you know, let's all pray for Italy. And it's really sad to see so many dead bodies from countries that are so well developed occur. And look at China. Like, China's a pretty well developed country too, but no one would have expected the other countries in the world to be, you know, more in a mess than China was. But China, one thing about China is, you know, we can say that they, you know, this epidemic, this pandemic, most of it happened because China was not telling us the truth. But a lockdown is a lockdown. What India is doing right now in a lockdown, that's what I call a lockdown. You go outside, you're getting sticks on the back of your butt. So that's what you call a lockdown. I don't consider this a lockdown. When you lock it down, you lock it down, because you don't. I want everything to go back to normal too. You know what I mean? But it's going to take a while, guys, for everything to go back to normal too. So we have to pretty much be strong at the moment. You know, we have to listen to the government, but we also need to ask them questions. Like, when will these payments start, you know, coming? Like, when will we start getting paid for everything? So, as I was saying, and about all the topics we were talking about, while I'm waiting for my delicious hash brown to cook. As you can see, when you're making a hash brown, it's better to always push it down like this and cook it till it gets golden brown. That's the main thing. Who doesn't like greasy food? I love greasy food, guys. Why don't you guys tell me what your favorite comfort foods are in the comment box after this video, and, you know, maybe I can make one of those one day. About another 5 more minutes, guys. Food is something that in any time of stress or anything, food is something that you can use to make yourself happy. So that's why one of my passions is I fix cars. Like, I'm a mechanic, but I really enjoy cooking. Like, I adore cooking. If I wasn't a mechanic, I'd probably be a chef, because one of my favorite chefs is Gordon Ramsay. You know, just his drive, his passion. You know, he's a really good chef, man. Like, he knows his stuff. You know, and cooking is something I enjoy. I really enjoy doing, guys. I really enjoy doing this. Okay, so then you flip it over like that. Nice and golden brown, guys. Shredded homemade potato hash brown. A lot of people are saying that don't eat out, you know, don't go to restaurants and stuff, which is true. You know, nothing is better than a home cooked meal. You know what I mean? Like, because this virus is everywhere, man. Like, they're saying some stuff that I don't even. It really makes you think, guys. It really makes you think, man. for the hash brown, guys. Being on quarantine is boring at home, guys, so usually this is what I do to keep myself busy after I come home from work, and or I play video games, spend time with my son, make video for all my wonderful supporters out there. Hope you guys enjoy my videos, guys, because I really enjoy you guys watching it. Okay, hash browns are done. Lower the stove down a little bit. Over here, guys. Oh yeah, that's how you do it, boys. Boys and girls, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. This is a big Yukon breakfast.
That's it, guys.
So, to finish this breakfast, we're going to do what I call, put the icing on the cake. A little bit of pepper all around. Just like that. If you don't like pepper, it's up to you, but I love spicy. Okay. And we're going to take some of my Himalayan salt again. Just a tiny bit. 1-2 times. That's it. Look at this, boys and girls. That's what you call a Yukon big breakfast. I hope you guys enjoyed, because right now I'm gonna go eat. So I'll talk to you guys after. Take care. Please make sure to subscribe, guys.